Hello. Thank you for joining me for the North River Apparel Spring 21 product line showing via YouTube. As we continue to move through the 2020 calendar year and the challenges that we've seen so far, we are definitely hopeful for a strong holiday season, and we're eager and excited to help you plan and strategize for your Spring 21 product assortment. We certainly appreciate the continued dedication and support from our current retail partners, and we're enthusiastic about the potential of bringing on new partners across the country as well as here in the Southwest. A couple of key points to remember as it pertains to North River as we start to look through product is, one, we're a pre-packed company, so you're going to find package size runs across the board in each individual style. Another key point, maybe more importantly, is the profitability that North River offers you. At wholesale, we are averaging 64 points of margin to the retailer. That means that you can sell us at MSRP and make 64 points. You can mark us down a slight bit if you have to, should the season be slow, and still make well over Keystone. And at the end of season, if you're looking to liquidate goods, you are still plus 40% margin at super deep discounts. We've had great turn, great success, and our product for Spring 21 is really on point, hitting design element, hitting weight, hitting styles that are sure to turn and sell on your retail floor assortments. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today, and let's get into this product. Okay, first up is going to be our 100% cotton heavyweight crew knit t-shirt. So this shirt is going to retail for $35. It's going to be a nice heavier weight knit, great little collar detail with some ribbon that goes through the inside, a little contrast. Really nice hand, definitely an early spring piece. Couple of really strong colorways to bring in merchandise with. You've got your dark earth, your deep dive, your white, and then your grape leaf to offer for the Spring 21 season. Next up is going to be our slub jersey knit polo. This is a 100% cotton piece retailing at $44. A couple of key points here would be the contrast trim work that come in behind the collarway here, as well as a contrast name placket that's pressed on. You got a 3-button placket, nice clean back. The standard polo come in at that $44 price point in 4 great colors for that season. Obviously, I think we'll see some great sales in that natural heather, your blue colorway, as well as a nice black, always do well, and a little bit of color pop with that deep sea. Okay, next up we got a couple of texture knit hoodies for you. 2 different silhouettes here. The first one here on your left, this is going to be a 60-40 cotton poly blend. It's going to be a really nice lightweight hand, fun little contrast, colorway to the inside of the hood there, a nice heathered finish, a bit of a chambray style hand there to the body fabric. Your black and mist are going to be your 2 colorways for the Spring 21 season with a retail price of $47. Next up is going to be our modal texture knit hoodie. So this one's going to come in with a 42% cotton, 30% poly, 28% modal blend. It's a little bit heavier in weight, a little bit softer in hand. You still get a really nice, somewhat textured knit to it. We're still going to bring you in that contrast underneath the hood. This one also incorporates a couple of pockets on body, so you got some side seam pockets here, which you don't get in that cotton poly version. So with that, a little bit of a fabric upgrade, adding the pockets in, this piece will retail for $52. Next up is going to be our waffle knit polo. This waffle knit polo is again going to be a 60-40 cotton poly blend. It's got some really great texture to it when you look at the waffle knit patterning that comes through. You got faux horn buttoning coming down the placket. You're going to retail at $54 in this shirt. Really nice weight fabric for that price point. Soft in hand. You actually get a little bit of an inverted knit down that side panel there, so you get a little bit of a smoother detail. Gives you a little bit of an aesthetic touch. This is a great shirt around the beach, on the golf course, playing around tennis, going around town, or even if you're up in the mountains, kind of being more casual. Not a technical shirt by any means, but very breathable with that 60% cotton and a really nice soft hand and weight for the season. Next up is going to be the Jacquard knit collection for the Spring 21 season. This is going to be an 80-20 cotton poly blend collection. You have a really nice Jacquard hand that goes through the entire fabrication. You're going to get 3 different silhouettes. So you've got the full button like you see over here, my friend in the mannequin. You've also got a full button here in the blue. You're going to get a 3 button down polo option, and then we'll also offer you a crew neck option. Your retail prices in the button down versions is going to be $54, where we'll be coming in at $44 when we look at the crew neck tee. bringing you a little bit better look at the actual fabrication. Very, very soft in hand, plenty of cotton, very breathable, has a nice bounce to it. Clean button work, clean detail and trim going down. Nice little grill grain hit right there inside the collar. Really fun shirts. Again, I can see these around town. I can see these being a very coastal shirt. I can see these on the golf course in the early spring in the South Desert. So great little collection of jacquard knit product for your spring 21 season. Okay, so while we started with that heavyweight slub jersey cotton shirt, this is going to be our lighter weight version. So with this guy, we're going to cut the weight by a couple of ounces. We're still giving you a really nice slub knit, so you got some great texture through the hand and feel of the product. At the same time, we're bringing your price point down to $30 at retail. So great hand, lighter in weight. For the Southwest customer specifically, this shirt will do even better. 3 really nice core seasonal colorways. We're even going to bring in a little bit of sandstone to give you some color pop to help merchandise and assort through the rest of the collection. Great t-shirts, great way to bring in and assort the brand out and give you some merchandising options. Okay, so for those of you that are seeking a little bit more of a technical shirt, something lightweight, something synthetic, you're coastal, you're fishing, you're hiking, you need that sun protection, maybe you're traveling, this is going to be one of the 2 better options that we've got for the season. So this is going to be our 100% nylon offering that retails for $54 for the season. Couple of great key points to this guy here. One, you do have some breathability. So we've got some bar tack down vents on the back that do have a mesh lining on the inside, give you some breathability on a breezy day. You've got Velcro pockets up here on chest, so you could drop in a fly fishing tackle box, your sunglasses, maybe a map. You've also got some little sewn down holes. So you got drainage should you jump in the river with this, jump in the lake to cool down. Nice clean buttoning down on the placket. Some really great focus here is that we actually have North River embedded buttons going down the placket, as well as on your roll tab sleeve. Pop-up collar, keep the sun off your neck. Really fun shirt. 4 really core colorways for the spring season. Again, coming in at that $54 retail price point. Okay, so for those of you who may not be into 100% nylon but want something a little softer, maybe something with some movement throughout the body, our poly spandex version of this same utility shirt is going to give you a little bit more comfort, same feature. So this shirt's going to be a 97% poly with a 3% spandex weave in there. Gives you some nice stretch and movement throughout the shirt, especially if you're a fly fisherman or if you're spin cast, if you're on the water, if you need that movement, maybe you're just a broad-shouldered fella who needs some extra articulation, we've got that in this shirt. The other nice thing here is where our nylon shirt is just giving you those solid silhouettes. Here we can offer you a couple of really nice plaids. This is going to be that sage colorway. You've got sandstone here, and then our faded denim on my buddy Bob over here to your right. So 3 really great color options, a nice, softer, friendlier touch, a little bit of stretch, that same $54 retail price point. Okay, next up we're going to bring you a few more lifestyle shirts. So getting back to being 100% cotton, getting into a little bit of crosshatch chambray style weave for you. These are yarn dyed shirts, but they're very comfortable in weight. We're talking about very soft, really supple, nice treatment as we go through. So you've got a nice metal button treatment going down the placket. You got a great little chambray finish on the inside of the collar, as well as behind the name placket here. A great aesthetic and finish to the hand. And when you get into the horizontal stripe version, you actually get even a little bit softer in hand. Really great touch and texture to this shirt. All 3 of these pieces are going to retail at $42. All right, keeping it casual and fun lifestyle. Our 100% woven Modal shirts give you a much softer hand and fabrication than some of our cotton products do. We're going to offer these only in short sleeve, and we're going to bring you 2 different check patterns through. So you get one is more of a standard broad check in that style. The other is going to be a bit more of a micro check. Really fun, clean patterning here. Your retail price on these shirts is going to be $47. You're going to get a nice poly button going down with that North River branding embedded into the button. Really clean work, no contrast going through the collar. Really nice, very soft, casual shirts. They will offer you some sun protection. They will be a nice easy care shirt, very lightweight. Just something really nice and comfortable. Coastal, golfing, hiking, just fun around town. Very lightweight, very light wear shirts. Okay, now in the long sleeve offering of those similar shirts, we're actually going to change the fabrication. So these long sleeve versions are going to be 100% polyester woven. Similar in that standard gingham style check to your left here, but we're actually going to broaden out the checks when you get into these guys here. Really clean, but not as micro in their check pattern. The nice thing about the poly is this can be on trail, this can be on beach, this can be your travel shirt, this can be your golf shirt. It's going to be sun protective, it's going to be easy care, it will be quick dry. It's going to resist most wrinkles, so if it's in your suitcase when you get to where you're going, you can pull it out, it's ready to wear. It can also be a great day night out shirt. You can wear it into the office, so it really is kind of your do everything shirt. Very lightweight shirt, fun options, retailing at $47. All right, next up are going to be a couple of other slub woven shirts for you to look at. Both of these guys are going to be 100% cotton. The difference is we're going to bring a little bit of a crosshatch weave into the shirts up here on your left. A little bit more texture and grain when you're going through the shirt. Something really great, some really nice strong bold colors come through. You also get a little bit of contrast work throughout the collar here and sewn in behind the name placket. You got faux wood grain buttoning coming in throughout the shirt. And if you're looking for something a little bit smoother, something that doesn't quite have that texture to it, then you can go to the slub knit that doesn't have that crosshatch weave. So this will be a little bit of a smoother fabrication. You still get that contrast treatment here behind the collar and behind the name placket, but you get a nice smooth hand, great plaid detail, and 3 really great colors. So we're actually going to bring you a little bit of a deeper denube. We're going to give you that same kind of olive or grape leaf here, and a little bit of a brighter blue up top. Both of the shirts are going to retail at $42. All right, now each season North River does its best to give you a nice breakout and offering in plaids and one of our softest kind of best fabrications. So here we're going to see a 55-45 cotton poly blend that's going to give you 5 really nice plaid options. So your cobalt will be up here on your far left, your dark earth will then get into your chambray, your indigo, and a really nice kingfisher plaid. So the colorways that come through here, you get some really great looks. You get some grays, some of that dark earth brown, some good blues that come in. Kind of a great way to expand through the color palette. Going up to the cobalt and the dark earth might be 2 of my favorites throughout the collection. But beautiful shirts, great opportunity, great options here. We're still going to bring in some of that contrast, chambray finish behind the collar and behind the name placket, faux wood grain buttoning throughout the collection. Retail price of $38. All right, now looking at a couple of dobby weave options. All these shirts are going to be 100% cotton. They're going to vary a little bit in price. So the first one is going to be a standalone silhouette. This is a terrific shirt, really soft in hand, light in weight. You get a great texture in this white dobby weave popping through. The lines really kind of come off and give you not only a great texture by hand, but aesthetically. We're going to go on the bias across this rear placket, so we're going to give you a little more aesthetic viewing there. Nice white button treatment going down as well as on the cuff work. So imagine over here. The retail price on this shirt is going to be $49. And if you're looking for something just a little bit more subtle, these horizontal dobby shirts are going to be just that. So a little bit softer to the hand, not as much physical contrast, but definitely plenty of visualization here. Lots of colors coming through. You get some of your dark earths coming through this as well as some of your blues. Really nice shirt when you're looking at the gray option. When you go after the darker blue version here, and that is estate blue, you really get some nice sandstone color popping through, as long as with some of the lighter grays and some of the lighter blues. Where you're $49 in your standalone here, all 3 of these shirts will be retailing at $47. Alright, now many of you know that North River has a great print collection that comes to fruition every season. Spring 21 is no different. So we've got 8 different options in the spring collection to show you the first 4 here. The first guy up is going to be a standalone. This one I just call the Woody. So it's got a great little Woody generation coming through, nice vintage car, clean and kind of a nice deep blue colorway, some great contrast. This can hit generations young and old. A little bit of chambray finishing behind the collar here as well as sewn in behind the name placket. This is going to be your navy colorway. Note that these shirts are 98% cotton, 2% spandex. So we've got some stretch, a bit more comfortable than just 100% cotton shirt. Your retail price on this is going to be $46. Next up is going to be the fly shirt. So I call it the fly. The reality is it's more of our lure shirt. You got a little bit of fly lure on here. You've got some spin cast lure, some divers, some bobbers, some really fun stuff. But for any of our guys that are living in around water that just love to fish, this is a great lifestyle shirt. Something for our outdoor enthusiasts, something for whether you're fishing on land, on boat, blue water, if you're fishing on lakes, streams. It's going to be a fun shirt across the board. So a nice winter white colorway, really kind of got a bit of a linen feel to it. Again, 98% cotton, 2% spandex, and this one will also retail for $46. And then behind me here are going to be a little bit more of our tropical vibe. So these giving you that same 2% cotton weave. They're going to give you some stretch, but these are different, a little bit more of a tropical vibe. You've got some palms kind of spread out across the shirt. Two different colorways between your navy and your olive. The 98% cotton fabrication keeps it breathable, while that spandex keeps it movement. Those as well with the wood grain button treatment, or faux wood grain, excuse me, are going to give you that $46 retail price. Okay, now I really like these shirts. I pushed for these when we were designing the season. So these are 100% cotton poplin shirts. Just the two colorways here, really nice, soft in hand, but really you've got a kind of a nice floral micro design in these shirts. Your retail price on these is going to be $46. With that, you get the faux wood grain treatment. You get a nice chambray hand in behind the placket on the collarway as well. And not only does the white look beautiful, but so does your blue option here, your estate blue. Now these shirts, you can find something similar for well over $100 online all day, every day. We're going to retail, as we did before, $46. Okay, and the last four print options we're going to offer for the spring 21 season. The first couple of shirts here, these are 100% cotton, so no stretch in these. You do get that nice chambray finish and detail work behind the collarway and the name placket. You get the faux wood grain buttoning. These again are going to be a little bit tropical. You've got more of a Samoan style or Aztecian style flower pattern. You got some great fish that come through here. Really, really good looking shirts. Two different colorways. You can really see that pattern come through in the cloudburst option here. These again are going to bring you a $46 retail price. The next option up is going to be the bamboo. So this is going to be the only olive colorway. Really great kind of crosshatch finish to this shirt. Really nice white colors that pop through. The bamboo really hits. The colors are subtle, but they pop. Great shirt. And then the last but not least option here is going to be Woody 2. So the second option in that Woody is going to give you a larger scale Woody. You got the surfboard on there. You got the palm trees. For my folks out here in California, this is a great shirt. You can see this going up and down the coastline. I can see this inland. I can see this in the east side of the state. Really everywhere. It kind of fits our vibe. Great kind of a crosshatch blue colorway. Indigo is going to be the color to go to here. And again, our retail price is going to be $46. Okay, now a couple of options for the men's pants for the spring 21 season. We're not going to go too broad here. We're going to keep it somewhat lightweight, somewhat technical, and kind of fit your travel, hiking, backpacking customer. So the first one is going to be our cargo safari short. This short's going to be 100% nylon. It's going to have a nice lightweight hand to it. You've got an elasticized waist that goes through on both hips. We're going to be solid across the back. We do give you an integrated waist belt here so that you can fit that and keep it nice and snug. You've got jean style pocketing up top that are mesh lined for in and around water. You've got Velcro pockets here on the top of the thigh, not on the side. So it's going to be a nice easy access if you're traveling in this short, if you're sitting down after hiking, if you don't want to be digging into your side over here, grab your map, grab your phone, grab your camera, grab your wallet. And then you do also have Velcro pockets on the back of the short. Really fun, really clean, 100% nylon, so you're easy care, you're quick dry, you're stain resistant, and you're going to be retailing at $44. Two colorways for the season, the Firma, which I just showed you, and then we've got the dark charcoal up here on the board. Now, as we switch over to the pant, we're looking at the zip-up utility pant as it pertains to the North River line. So the difference between the Safari cargo short here and going into the utility pant is going to be this short gives you a 9-inch inseam. When you zip off the leg on the utility pant, you're actually going to get into a short that offers you a 10-inch inseam, so it's an inch longer here. Other than that, you're going to get that on-thigh pocket. You're going to get the same elastication throughout the hips on the belt. You're going to get the integrated waist belt, the drop-in pockets, and when you go into the leg of the pant, we're actually going to offer you a Velcro closure here at the ankle. So if you wanted to make it tighter, pull it towards the capri. If you're going across the water, you just want to bring it above the calf for cooling, you can. It also has a zipper enclosure on the ankle, so if we're taking this off on over boots, or if we want to put it over a boot but it doesn't fit, we need to loosen up the leg, we can. Make sure it sits well, doesn't get weeds and grime and dust and stuff up into our socks, kicking sand up on some of our Southern Sierra trails. Keeps your footwear clean and your socks clean. So $58 is going to be the retail price on the utility pant, as opposed to $44 in the safari short. Okay, and our last option with men's bottoms is going to be our faded wash short. So the faded wash short is going to give you a little bit of different of a breakdown. This is still going to be 100% nylon, but we're going to give you a nice faded wash to this. An elasticized waistband that encompasses the entire waist. We're still going to give you a nice drawstring, adjustable, lockable belt that goes inside of it though. You do get hand pockets that drop down, one Velcroed rear style pocket here. The other difference here in this short is this is going to be an 8-inch inseam. So kind of a quick review, 9-inch inseam in your safari cargo, a 10-inch inseam on the short when you zip off the pant on your utility pant, and when you go into the faded wash short here, you're going to go to an 8-inch inseam short. Your retail price on this is going to be $44. 3 really fun little colorways in that faded wash, from your freestone khaki color to your charcoal and your olive green. Okay, and that's it for your North River Men's Spring 21 collection. Thanks for watching and taking part. Stick around and catch the Women's Spring 21 collection right around the corner.